Welcome to T-Boys TV, back again with another Hatter show. We've hit another landmark. We've hit 730 subs as well. So big up everyone that subbed. And this is the 40th episode of the Hatter show. Obviously, like always, I'm joined with my dad. How are you, Dad?
Yeah, good. You? Everyone good?
Yeah, I'm buzzing for tomorrow. You know what I mean? Last game of the season, we're both going to be going together. You know what I mean? We've got some other things planned as well. You know what I mean? So it's gonna be a good one. But yes, I'm good. You know what I mean? I am good. But let's go through the comments. Ollie says hi, big up yourself. Coach's corner. He's a little bit annoyed in the head with what I said earlier, obviously on this stream, right? So I was saying Luton owners are basically better than Chelsea's, and I went, oh wait, what owners? And he didn't like that one, so he's gonna come in the comment with something. But he said, Ty, congrats on 730. Yep, we hit that today. Thank you very much. Obviously, the next main target is 750. So if you could share the channel or subscribe if you haven't already, that would be much appreciated. Big up Awais, he says yo, and big up Manny, he says yes, lads. But yeah, in today's episode, we're obviously just going to be previewing the Reading game because obviously we spoke about that disappointing game to Fulham, so we got that out of the way at the time. You know, like we said on there, some things have to be done and spoken about by then. You know, so there you go. But obviously, last game of the season, we're at home. We got Reading. Boy, now obviously they've got nothing to play for. We have obviously, you know, but they're still going to come to Kenilworth Road and try and frustrate us. You know, I don't think it's going to be a walkover. I do expect, a response, but it's going to be difficult as well due to the injuries we have. You know, when it comes to the lineups, boy, I don't even know who we're going to go with. You know, I know some like the likes of Cornick and that, but boy. But how you feel? What's your overall thoughts going into this one, Dad?
Nervous as hell. Nervous as fuck. Yeah. Looking forward to it. Excited. I believe we can do it, but I believe there's going to be a roller coaster. You know what I mean? But I believe we can do it. We've been in these situations before. We sometimes, in the last few times anyway, so kind of pulled it out of the bag. But like when we nearly got relegated, we had to beat Blackburn in front of no fans as well. That was. We still managed to do that. It got a bit edgy at one point because I think someone else equalised or something. And I was thinking if Blackburn scored again, we'd have got relegated because there was like a point in it or something. But
yeah, I remember listening to it.
We're in a much better team now. Although we've got the injuries, we're still a much better team.
100%.
Reading used to be a bogey team, but over the last couple of seasons, we've beaten quite easily, quite comfortably in the Cup and in the league, and they're not setting anything alight. I found out earlier that they've got lots of injury problems, apparently.
When I looked, it said they had quite a lot.
They said it's Paul Ince says it's down to the bare bones, you know, which Nathan Jones has said. But, you know, their definition of bare bones might be completely different. You know, have they got 9 players out or have they got 4 players out? Do you know what I mean? I wouldn't say that.
I know.
Yeah, so I'm, you know, I think it's going to be the Luton way. But I'm nervous because of that. But I still think that I'm pretty confident we're going to pull off the result. There ain't going to be people hoping for us to fuck up massively.
Yeah, 100%. I'm seeing all these Borough fans. Oh, we're getting playoffs, acting like we've already lost. You know, it's quite funny to be quite honest. Yeah, because
it's good. It's good for us. It's good. It's a good position to be in, and we always normally bounce back from a defeat 99% of the time. So yeah, that's what I'm feeling going into it as it stands.
Yeah, no, fair enough. You summed that up pretty well. You mentioned the reverse, or us being able to do them recently in the league, and that. Just going to talk about the reverse fixture. Obviously, it's midweek. I remember going to it. Obviously, I've done a vlog, and yeah, like you said, it was pretty comfortable. I remember just saying at half time in that game when we was 1-0 up, it just showed the difference in the positions between the two sides. Because I just remember us absolutely dominating. Obviously, in that game, they scored an own goal, but, put pressure on them with the delivery into the box. And then Campbell got the second goal quite early on. I believe it was in the second half. But, that was a comfortable 2-0. I remember back then we actually predicted it on the Hatters show before we actually went on to play that game. We actually predicted that it was going to be a 2-0 victory, you and I both. So, when it comes to predictions, hopefully we can get this prediction right as well. But we'll get into that in a bit. Just going to answer this question quickly. Yes, we are playing at home. We are playing at Kenilworth Road. So there you go. Obviously, league tables. Another thing I will say, actually, before I go into the league tables, I've said it on other channels that I've went on and even on here. They're lucky to be, where they are. They're lucky that the teams below them are even worse than them, because they would definitely be in the relegation zone, if it weren't for that, in my opinion. Even if Derby didn't have the points deduction, I think Reading
they had points deductions as well, but I can't remember how many it was. I don't know if it was 8 or 18. They had points deductions as well. I think it was only 8. And I still think they're in trouble.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of stuff.
Players would be fighting for the place in the, to stay in the squad or whatever. But I just think that we should have enough. We should have enough ambition, belief. Got the fans behind us.
Yeah,
should be able to do it. I don't want to score too early like we did against Blackpool.
No, because then they might start to think to sit back and that. You don't want that.
Yeah, we need to be made to fight for it a little bit.
Yeah,
because if, like you say, if they just sit back and frustrate us, that's not going to be good. But he will tell them to do that, because no one wants Luton to get in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's true.
So we have to combat that. But I'm quite sure that there's going to be heroes. There's been heroes this all season, and one of them's got to pop up with something tomorrow. Yeah. So.
Yeah, no, definitely. But yeah, as I was about to say, league positions, obviously they're 21st. The bottom 3 are already down. Obviously, it's been like that for a couple of weeks now. Obviously, for us, we need to win. It's as simple as we could draw on that, but I want to win. I don't want to have to, if we draw and then look at other results, I just want to get the 3 points here. It's as simple as that. But obviously, if we do win, depending on the Sheffield United result, we could go above them. Who are they? They're playing Fulham. So, Fulham, Mitrovic, as much as they won the league, they obviously still want to, be breaking more records. Mitrovic.
Yeah, I'll just touch on that. Because I think we should be talking about them games as well, because they obviously can affect us if we don't win.
Yeah.
So with Sheffield United, Fulham, I think yes, Sheffield United will be going into that maybe looking at a draw, because I'm not sure on their goal difference, but they can't lose that game, I don't think.
No.
So that'll be their. But I think if they go attacking wise, then I think Fulham will just counter attack the shit out of them.
Yeah, 100%. Especially the threats they've got. We know about that. But like, jokes aside, obviously they've got fast players. They've got like Harry Wilson. They've got Carvalho. The list goes on. I don't need to go through their team, but
yeah, because they're on the same points as us. They've got a slightly goal difference. Do you know what I mean? So they can't. A point might be enough for them, but a defeat, if Middlesbrough win, won't be, because I think their goal difference is similar. I can't remember, but we should touch on that. But I think Fulham will beat them anyway, so I'm not bothered about that, and I still think we'll win and we'll finish above them. And they'll have to play Forest probably. So
Oh yeah, that's gonna be peak for them, but not my team, so I'm not fussed. But anyway, yeah, like I said, I want to win, nothing else. You know, I don't want to be having to look at other results if we don't get the 3 points. You know what I mean? Simple as that. But I know it's going to be tough. I think it's going to be tough anyway. I think they're going to try and frustrate us, like you said as well. No one wants Luton in the playoffs, so Reading will obviously try and be that team that will frustrate us. But yeah, like I said, depending on the Sheffield United result, we can go to fifth. Fifth's the highest now. Obviously, last game, Huddersfield with 79 points. They've secured their place. So yeah, there you go. Just another thing before we get into the lineups. Even Sky Sports don't want us in the thing. I swear down. Now I showed you this before, Dad. Before we went on here. Look at this absolute joke, right? So you see where it's Luton Reading, right? That player in the Luton shirt does not even play for Luton anymore. Joe Morrell. He doesn't even play for Luton anymore. He left a while ago. It's not even like when he leave.
Yeah.
He left
last season. He didn't. He didn't
I was
start
going
the
to say,
season. He left just after the World Cup. So yeah, all it is that Sky Sports, they're buying, the Luton files at the back of the cupboard. You get me? Like they don't feel to update it. Because whoever, maybe they put the trainee on Luton or something. Do you know what I mean? And he doesn't know what he's doing, but it's just embarrassing. I mean, I've seen it plenty of times where they've said, I think I saw we were playing Ipswich next or something.
Yeah, I remember you told me about this.
It said, what are you talking about? I'm in a different league to us. I've heard commentators call Mick Hartford. I've heard it just winds me up. Like amateurs, they just put the people without that proper football knowledge on it. Professionals. I've seen a few other things as well, and it's just ridiculous. But it is what it is. We get 100k, every time on telly apparently. So I think we've probably got a mil from that this season.
The amount of times recently
you wouldn't get 12, that
30 as well.
And I'll just touch on that again because Nathan Jones made a point. Whereas when he come and we stayed up, if we'd have got relegated, that was all during COVID, and I remember him saying that he said if we go down, it's going to be catastrophic for us because we've lost so much money. You don't get hardly any TV money for being in that League One, League Two. The gates are lower. Do you know what I mean? Like you can't sign certain players. We wouldn't have been able to sign certain players we have signed if we was in League One. Certain players, I don't think. No. I'm talking about Campbell, maybe even Fred and that. Definitely Campbell. I don't think Adebayo. I think we had him anyway, didn't we? I can't remember, but
we already just gonna have him.
Certain other players, so for us to stay up and then consolidate and then even be in a position, we need. The worst case scenario is we don't get in the playoffs or we don't go up. We're still a decent championship side. We still get money. We still get more money than we've had for a long time. And it's all going through the stadiums getting better. So it's not the end of the line, But I know that if you're in that position, you should really be trying to take it. You know what I mean? But
yeah, exactly.
And I don't think we'll do a Barnes. A lot of people say, they'll do a Barnsley next season. You know what I mean? It's not going to happen. They lost their manager. B, they sold their best player and captain, who actually ain't done much at West Brom.
Exactly. For us to be in that predicament,
I think
Nathan Jones would have to go.
We have to do all them things. Nathan Jones would have to go. Loads of players would have to go. It's not going to happen. We're not run like that. So it's not going to happen.
Exactly.
So I'm not bothered about that. But let's see, innit? If we don't go up, we don't go up. But it's easy for park watchers and all that to turn around and go, oh yeah, I knew they wouldn't go up. Oh, I knew they wouldn't go up. just based on their limited knowledge or whatever. They don't know about the injuries. They don't know certain things, and
Exactly.
we've already done it. Finished nearly got relegated, then mid-table, then we're not going to suddenly go backwards that much. It's not going to happen. I expect us, if we don't go up, we'll be competing for the playoffs next year.
Yeah, no, definitely.
With that. So let's just bring it on.
Yeah, no, 100%. Just wanted to touch on that. I just, stuff like that frustrates me. It's just deluded, right? Oh, it's just, yeah, it just winds me up. But anyway, Dad, it's that time. Lineups. And now, like I said, I don't even know a fit 11 right now.
It's keeping it close to his chest. There will be certain players that you might be surprised.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
We'll be back.
That does
happen. So I believe there'll be one surprise. I'm not too sure it'll be, though. I'm in an R in who I think it'll be. But yeah, let's start off with the goalkeeper.
Obviously, we know that. Now, just quickly before we move on, I thought some of the criticism I said it on the Fulham reaction. I thought some of the criticism he got was so harsh. It's his first time in the squad. Like you've said as well. I believe you said it on the last one. Even though obviously he's trying to do something with Luton, his heart's not fully going to be as if he's a Luton player. If that makes sense.
It's impossible for that. It's impossible for that.
Exactly. Now, and the main thing I'd just like to say, the goals, for me, he couldn't have done anything about any of them. The only one thing I thought he'd done bad in that game was when he come running out and it nearly cost him when Lockyer or whoever cleared it off the line. That was the only thing. The shots were so consistent and what's the word I'm looking for?
Quality, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah,
potentially could have got his hand to a couple, that's easy to say. We're only saying that because there were 7 goals conceded. Obviously, with a couple of them, you're going to think, maybe he could have saved it. But even if he did, we might have still lost 5-0. You know what I'm saying? So,
and even I think when this was only when we were 1-0 down or when it was 0-0, he made some good saves. Made like 1 or 2 decent saves, I remember.
It is what it is. No, we can't do anything about it.
But like you said, this is what happens when you get emergency. Like we're not saying,
this is caught us out on a few occasions.
But it's just a sticky situation. That's all it is.
This has caught us out on a few occasions. We had it when we was in League 2 and playoffs against Blackpool. And we had about 4 keepers that season. And they made proper errors. Them keepers we got there on loan, they were stupid errors. I don't expect him to do that. Obviously, he's a better quality than that. These were like Premier League keepers or whatever, or Championship keepers that weren't even on the bench for a championship. You know what I'm saying? They weren't he can't be doing that. I think it's up to us to look after him a bit as well, the rest of the team, because if they perform, he won't have nothing to do.
Yeah, true. Very true.
Him a little bit. So they treat him like they'd do the same with Isted, or they probably trust Isted more because it's natural. But they still look after him a little bit because he's got that inexperience. You can only get better if you get experience as well. It's just facts talking about. So it is what it is. I'd rather have him in goal than a youth team keeper.
100%. Like I heard, I don't know how true it is. Correct me if any Luton fans or whoever in the chat, if you know. But I believe if Isted got injured or something, if we didn't get an emergency loan, I believe the other keeper would have been a 15-year-old. And I'm not even taking a mick.
Yeah.
I'm being dead serious with that. But big up Ryan. He says, hey, both hope you're okay. Yeah, we're good, thanks, mate. Hope you're well. You know what I'm saying? Just to let you lot know, if you haven't seen the community post, people, I ain't doing Premier League predictions on my channel today. I'm going on Ryan's at 9. We're doing it together on his channel. So there you go. And big up yourself for that comment. But so like we said, I think it was a little bit too harsh. A lot of the criticism. But yeah, 3-5-2. We're going with the usual formation. Most of the time this has been used at home as well. Right, let's go to. We'll do wing backs in a minute. We'll do the three at the back. So I'm gonna say Naismith on the left. I'm going to go Lockyer and Burke because I'm not too sure if Bradley will be fully back yet. So I'm going to go with them. What would you go with?
I'll go with exactly the same, mate. I feel we're going to go back to that formation, that back three, the trusted, kind of three. I don't think Bradley will come back in. I just don't think he's had enough game time. And I don't. Them players are fitter than he is.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel that they'll start. He'll probably be on the bench. So yeah, that's what I expect. I think they're all right. I don't think any of them are injured. They'll be wanting to play anyway. Naismith is 100% starting. I guarantee you that. Unless he's injured, he's 100% starting. That's it, and he'll start in that position. But he'll be looking. He's probably, we need big players. The big players for us this season need to be like that in this game. And I fully expect that. I fully expect that, to be honest. I really do. I feel like Naismith will perform. I think Burke will probably step it up. I think they all will.
Yeah,
but
they'll want to as well. After that last game, they'll want to.
Yeah. So yeah, that's the three I'd go with, and I know that touch wood that they're available. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, definitely. Big up Figs. He says hello. Big up yourself. Ryan says, I really hope you win tomorrow. You deserve a playoff spot. Yeah, big up Ryan. He has been like proper bigging us up. You know what I mean?
Obviously, we do deserve it.
He's one of them who actually sees it for how it is. He bigs up the ground as well. He's not one of them usual knobhead.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Proper football fan.
Yeah, exactly. And that's obviously why I do the content with it as well. Big up Visible Island. He says, hello, mate. You good? Yeah, I'm good. Thanks. Hope you're well. I think patience might be key tomorrow as Reading will come to your place and try to frustrate you and waste as much time as they can. Yep, that is exactly what I've said, especially with the frustrating part. What we'll do at the end of the season is we'll do we've done it twice already. So I think we've done it quarter of the way through, then we've done it pretty much after half, and then we'll do it at the end. We'll do a tier maker and rate the players for this season. Like I said, we've already done that a couple of times. So, yeah, basically. Big up Diego. He says, good luck tomorrow, everyone. Nice. Good luck with Palace's game. I can't remember who they've got, but yeah. Good. Oh, yeah, Watford. Yeah, definitely good luck with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't need luck, man.
That's true. I believe, actually, if Palace win, they might actually relegate Watford.
Yeah, they will. So good luck with that.
Because how the points are. So yeah, there you go. But anyway, right wing back. Now this is one of the main injury problems because obviously Fred come off. I can't see him playing in this game. Bree, I can't see him being back for this game. I think it's too early. It's got to be Kioso.
Yeah, exactly the
same. I can't think of anyone else. Kioso's been good this season. He has. But I just hope it's a better performance than Blackpool for him. I'm not going to say Fulham because pretty much everyone was poor. And he come on and he was actually all right, to be fair. I thought when he come on, after he couldn't really be at fault, in my opinion. So, yeah. All right, Kioso. Left wing back, Bell?
Yeah, definitely Bell.
It's got to be, innit? It's got to be. There's no shadow of a doubt with that. And in the midfield, Snodgrass. It's got to be one of them.
God.
Now, Campbell's injury, what I will say is I don't think it's really bad. So, for me, I think we might potentially see him on the bench. I don't think he'll start, but I think we might actually see him on the bench. Where do you stand with it?
I think he'll start, mate. And I think, yeah. And I think that's because he felt something in the Fulham game. They thought, right, that's it. We're not going to risk you. He was sitting, when we looked in the crowd, he was sitting on, he went down the tunnel. He was there, he was chilling.
True.
Nathan Jones has come out and said it was precautionary that he took him off. I fully expect him to start. We missed him badly.
Right. Okay. If it's precautionary, then yeah, definitely.
For me, he's going to 100% start.
Okay. Right. Yeah. So yes, not Campbell in the middle, and then let me just try to think of the other midfielder we could have. We could have Clark. He's back.
You don't know.
Berry weren't on the bench, was he? Against Fulham,
No.
he weren't.
So he
won't
unfortunately. Ruddock won't be ready.
I'm not even mentioning Lansbury's name.
No, I don't. You don't. No, please do not. You done. Like seriously.
There's no Ruddock.
It has to be Clark. It has to.
Yeah, it's got to be Clark, really, then, doesn't it? So this is how I would do it. Campbell in the middle, obviously. Clark on the right and Snodgrass on the left. Do you go like that, or would you change Snodgrass and thingy? Because I know you would definitely leave Campbell in the middle.
Yeah, Clark on the right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. And then the front two, Cornick's one of them. 100%.
Has to start.
He'll
be raring to go. He will start. Cornick will start.
I've got a feeling you'd say Musquare is the other one.
I think Adebayo is going to be back.
You think he'll be back?
Yeah, but I'm thinking he'll be on the bench.
Yeah, that's what I think. I don't think he'll start.
For me,
or would you go Jerome for the experience?
I wouldn't. I would go Musquare, but I know that it probably will be Jerome. That's something.
I'm going to go Jerome, and the only reason I say that is
the experience.
Exactly,
yeah.
And
if it's not working with him, then if Adebayo's on the bench, then obviously he's going to come on. You know what I'm saying?
100%. So yeah,
I guess you have to start Jerome really for the experience.
Yeah, no, definitely. No, Cornick isn't injured. He was on the bench against Fulham. He just didn't come on.
Yeah, he'll be starting.
He was safe for this game. It was obvious. I know I'm streaming out. I was like, I'll bring him on, but I understand it. Looking back at it, I understand it fully. Because Nathan Jones, like we said, might have looked at that and went, it's not.
I think we half expect. I know we try out, go out.
Whereas this game is massive. You know what I mean? Massive.
Yeah,
I
think he half expected us to lose that game.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
he's not by that much, obviously. But
nah, mate. Nah, if you know me, he's not. He's not. It's just been disappointing. I've got nothing against him, but he's just been the most disappointing Luton player. I've got a lot of criticism when I said
it's been a 6 out of 10. That's what it's been. It's been a 6 out of 10.
His pass has been put up. I always say it on these shows now. I can't remember who it was, but we lost at home. It was Cardiff or Stoke. Now, they're games I remember proper losing and that. And he just kept giving the ball away. Come on, just kept giving the ball away. Silly. There was one pass he did, right? He misplaced, proper messed it up. And then they just went on a counter-attack and nearly scored.
He's not consistent. He's been inconsistent, all season.
For me, it seems like his heart's more at his grass cutting than that. You know what I mean?
I know he likes it. I know he likes it. But no, come on, man. No. If he starts tomorrow, scores hat-trick, then But
finally, that's what I'll be like. I'll be like, finally, you decided to turn up, even though you went there. I'm not saying turn up and do that, but at least you're doing something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
even long shots and that. If you compare him
to
Berry and that, Clark, you know what I'm saying? Campbell's shone out of the signings in midfield. Even Snodgrass. I know Snodgrass is a superior player, but he's already affected matches more than Lansbury's done all fucking season. You know what I mean?
That's true. Yeah, that's true. So that is why he's not as I said, I've got nothing personally against him. I care about my club, doing well, and he's just not. He's not pulling the strings.
No.
That's what I'm trying to say. So there you go. But big up yourself, mate. I'll see you later on your stream. Like I said, people, make sure you tune into that because that is where I'll be doing Premier League predictions for the weekend games this week. So yeah, But yeah, so just to run through the lineup again. So obviously Ingram in goal, the 3-5-2 formation like always. Wing back on the right, Kioso on the left, Bell. Back three of Naismith on the left side, Lockyer through the middle, and Burke on the right. And then the midfield, Campbell in the middle, Clark on the right side, and Snodgrass on the left. And then up top, Cornick on the right, Jerome on the left. So there you go. That is the lineup we would go with. Dad. Now, like I said, score predictions, they're going to try and frustrate us. We need to really, like I said, I want to win this game. Simple as. I don't want to be looking at other results if we don't get three points. Like I said in the title, tomorrow is going to be emotional, win, lose, or draw. Obviously, if we win, because it's a chance to, obviously get in the Premier League through playoffs. If we lose, it'll be emotional because obviously, even though we ain't expected to be here, to be this far and then just like that, unfortunately, happen and be gutting, and then draw. Same with, similar to a loss. You don't want to be looking at other results. But anyway, score prediction, Dad. How do you see this one going? We're at home. Last time.
It's going to be a roller coaster, man. And obviously, I hope it ain't, and we just smack them. But it's Luton. It's just there's going to be nerves in the players, the crowd.
That's good, yeah.
It's going to be like that. I'm going to go for. I think Luton put it off. There's a couple of scenarios I'm thinking. I think there's going to be a few goals.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go with the boys, and I'm going to go 3-2 Luton.
Oh, what a game! So you think it's going to be the same score when we stayed up at home as well? Obviously, the only difference
I do. Big games for us tend to be 3-2s. There's loads I can think of. Loads and loads and loads.
Chelsea FA Cup.
Portsmouth when we had to beat them. Blackburn when we had to beat them. When we beat Bournemouth earlier on in the season. There's just so many.
You have got a point. Yeah, you make a good point with that, to be fair.
When we beat Arsenal in, for the League Cup and that. When we beat Scunthorpe, like...
that was 3-2. Oh, wow.
Yeah. It's going to be 3-2, I feel. I think someone's going to... it's going to be up, down, and then Middlesbrough are going to be winning, then they're going to be drawing, and at the moment we're 8th. Now, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be like that. But...
Flipping hell, mate. The more we talk about the score predictions, the more my nerves actually kick in. I'm not even going to lie. But just before I talk about my prediction, go on.
It's going to be epic. But that's what I'm going for. I'm going for 3-2 Luton win.
Fair enough. Just before I talk about my prediction, the atmosphere needs to be on job tomorrow.
It will.
And Dad, when I say to you, we're right where it is. We're right where it is. And the good thing is we're at like the front bit. So it's going to be boss. But there's going to be reactions from the other games as well. Obviously, people will be looking out on their phones for like Middlesbrough and all that. So the players, especially how close the ground is, they're most likely going to hear reactions and that sort of thing. So, boy, it's going to be a mental one. But as for my score prediction, I do think the boys will pull it off as well. I think there's going to be everything to the game. I think they're going to. I honestly think they'll take the lead, and we'll be like, oh no, we'll bring it back. So they go 1-0 up, bring it to 2-1, and then we get a goal to confirm it. Luton 3, Reading 1. That is my score prediction for this. Boy, it's gonna be a mental one. And Dad, you know what? Let's do goal scorers predictions. Sorry, I couldn't even speak for a second.
I think
I got it right with Cornick, Cardiff, Snodgrass,
Yeah, Snodgrass for 1. Clark.
Yeah.
and Kyoso.
Nice. Who's scoring for them?
I don't know.
They
Mate.
got that Joel player who scores a lot. Joel.
Apparently, Tom Ince ain't playing, so that's good because he'd probably try and raise our game.
Yeah. I was going to say if he was, he definitely would have.
Danny Drinkwater's apparently injured.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, like, he's got experience. You know what I mean? But
no, I know what you mean.
They've got a few injuries, so I don't know. Even their better players, Swift and all that, they're injured apparently. So anyone, mate, it'll be a random, you know, it'll be a youngster.
Right. Yeah. No, I got you. I'm going to go with Joel because I think he is available. One of the few players available for them. Luton, I'm going to go Snodgrass, Cornick, and who did you say?
Kyoso.
You said Snodgrass.
I said Snodgrass, Clark, and Kyoso.
I'm going to go. I reckon Clark will get an assist. I reckon Snodgrass, Cornick, and. I'm actually going to go Burke. That might sound, but I'm going to go Burke.
I was thinking Burke. Yeah.
I think he'll score from like a corner or something. So
there
you go.
Like the header against Chelsea, that'd be nice.
Yeah. That header against Chelsea, beautiful. But yeah, Coach's Corner comes in with a question here. Favorite Championship stadium, not Luton's. I'm going to do it based on ones I've went to and not just seen. I did like Blackburn's. I did. I like their away end as well. I liked how... I don't think when Luton played them, though, they let you have the higher tier, because I've noticed with a lot of other people they did. Well, they might have, but I don't remember us being behind there. But yeah, I really liked Blackburn's. I liked how their away end was. I did like it. So I'm going to say them.
Well, I haven't really been to loads, have I? So I can't really...
I mean, QPR...
Yeah, QPR, like, I've been to QPR, yeah. QPR's was all right. I don't care, really, like, no, it doesn't affect me that much. It doesn't, you know what I mean? Fucking my stadium's Luton Stadium. I know what you're saying apart from that, but I can't see, nothing really compares to it, you know what I'm saying? It's just...
Yeah.
An away ground is just an away ground for me. Like, I hate, you know, I don't like being far away from, you know, getting a pair of binoculars out to watch the fucking football. You know what I mean? Like,
oh no, even though you said you don't really care, I think you'd like Blackburn's. Blackburn's is all right, to be fair. Like, it's pretty. You're behind the goal. They give you the whole row, top and lower. Yeah, it's good.
If I had to say, it'd probably be like Bournemouth's or something because they're similar to us. You know
yeah, true. 4-1 Luton. That'd be nice. That'd be very nice.
Yeah, that'd be beautiful, you know. But this is Luton, so you know.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a bit more nervy than that.
Yeah, no, definitely. Big up yourself putting in a prediction. Fan cams potentially might be able to do them. Keep your eyes out. It's not for definite, but obviously a vlog will definitely be out otherwise. Well, a vlog will be out either way. So, yeah, I'm not 100% sure on that yet. But, yeah. 2-0 easy win for Luton. We're gonna do it hard, like we've been saying. But, yeah, that would be very nice. A lot of 2-0s, though. A lot of 2-0s. Even Diego's gone with a 2-0. Both goals in the second half. That's not a bad shout because we are a better team in the second half, I feel. Anyway. You know, like you said, with a lot of the 3-2s, you know, they've been late deciders. And, you know, even Blackburn, you know, to fight back in that away game, you know, that was two goals in the second half. So there you go. Danny Drinkwater, I forgot about him. Yeah, trust me. If you weren't playing for Reading, I'd have definitely forgot about that guy. 3-2 Luton. It's the same prediction as you. The Added Time podcast has gone for. Big up yourself, by the way, mate. No research done, but the score feels right. Big up.
Get down the bookies, mate. Get down the bookies.
Well, I don't know what they're called in America. Is it still bookies? I don't know.
Yeah. I think they probably have got a different name for it, but I can't remember what it is.
But yeah, basically where you put your bets in and that, if you don't know what we're on about. But yeah, mate, you might as well, like my dad said earlier, you know, Luton the 3-2 games have been special ones and stuff like that. Like even Chelsea, like your team when we lost to
So
you lot
many,
in the
so
FA
many,
Cup,
mate.
3-2. Like in big games as well, like you said, you know, Bournemouth, that fight back. You know, there's been like Blackburn. You know, I mentioned it earlier. So yeah, I just call it Dad. You call it Dad. Fair play then. Fair play. But yeah, score predictions. You've gone with a 3-2. I've gone with a 3-1 Luton. Dad, we're going to the game. Oh, it's going to be nice. Last game of the season. You know what I mean? Obviously, we've been to a few together. Some I don't want to mention. You know what I mean? Stevenage, don't want to mention that one. But we've been to some wins as well. Hull at home. You know, I'm convinced there's more. There's been at least one more, surely. But no, I don't know. But yeah, we're going to be there tomorrow. Shout out Alex again. Obviously, I see he's enjoying it in Spain.
Yeah.
That's good, man. That's good.
Yeah, big up Alex.
Yeah,
Alex
big him up for the tickets. Like I said, we're going to be... Go on.
Representing. We're representing for you, like, as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, big up. I heard as well that he's actually found Luton fans out there. And one of them actually...
Yeah, we're everywhere, mate. We're everywhere.
I know. We're massive, mate. We don't just say it for a laugh. You know what I mean? We are massive. But yeah, shout out. Obviously, I won't show it back. But yeah, there you go. We will be using these. So we'll be in the usual seats that I'm in when I go with Alex and his dad and that. So yeah, again, thank you for that. And yeah, we've got a few stuff planned before the game as well. You know, I won't get into it too much. You just have to see on the vlog. But yeah, Dan, I'm looking forward to it. And hopefully we get the win. It'd be absolutely scenes on the vlog, mate. Trust me. It'd be absolutely, you know, quality if we're to get that. But Dad, is there anything else you want to say in general?
No, just keep the faith and just enjoy the ride.
Like last time. Come on, Luton.
Let's enjoy the ride. Once you're in. You can seriously think about it then. And we'll be underdogs as well. And that's probably what we want. So let's just enjoy the ride, and no matter what happens, Luton FC have achieved great things this season,
100%.
and they're only going to get better. So don't never lose the faith with that, because it's happening. It's happening. It is 100% happening.
Nathan Jones, the whole staff, they're trying to achieve something special.
It's happening.
You know, they've said that. Even the owners, you know, with the help they put in.
And also, you know, this might be a step too far, but look at us when we went to League One, was thinking, yeah, maybe we'll stay in there for 1 season, 2, and then we'll get promoted. Smash the shit out of it, right?
True.
And now the steps we've already come. It's not going to suddenly go backwards. We're too well run for that. Obviously, it might be more difficult, but we're not we're not going to do a Barnsley. I fully expect us, if we do not go up, to be competing for the playoffs again next season.
100%.
With it, you know, if we get to the final and we'll have that experience as well, and it can only get better. You know, it happens. Look at other teams that eventually, you know, Bournemouth, Brentford. You know what I mean? Like, they built it up and then eventually went
exactly.
up.
Yeah, exactly.
If you run properly, it will happen. Simple as that. And then you start getting the money. If we get promoted, that's going to change the club for the next 20, 30 years. Even,
100%.
You know what I mean? Even if we get relegated straight away, it's fully going to change us. Parachute payments,
definitely.
money. Definitely. You know, there's a lot of pressure, but at the moment we're still up there. We're still getting a lot of money. We're getting a lot more money than we used to before. The fans are there in their droves. There's nothing to worry about. Look at the dark times in the conference. That's all you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
We've got a great... I think we'll definitely make the playoffs anyway. So just keep the faith and enjoy the ride.
100%. 100%. Coach Corner says, Ty, you want Loftus cheap from Chelsea. His wages will be too much. I forgot the offer, you know what I mean? And... you know, his wages weren't overly high, absolutely. Like, even in the FA Cup game, I thought he bossed the midfield in the second half for Chelsea. I'm not even going to lie. But yeah, his wages would be too much. Your players need to settle into the game first 10 to 15 minutes and defend those set pieces well. Absolutely. We need to be on job from minute 1. But yeah, I think it's going to have everything to it. Like I said, drama. You know, it's going to be crazy. But I think Luton will pull it off. I think we will. So yeah, come on to town. But yeah, anything else you want to say?
No, that's it.
There you go. That is it. But yeah, Dad, obviously do music. Where can I find it?
Dazzy D Mixcloud for your drum and bass, jungle, liquid D&B needs. Check it out. Subscribe if you ain't. If you don't like it, find someone that does. And that's it.
Definitely. Yeah, no, definitely. But yeah, thank you for coming on, Dad, like always. And
No
yeah,
problem.
I'll see you tomorrow. You know what I mean? It's gonna be good, especially with stuff we've got planned before and potentially after. But yeah, there you go. Smash a like on the stream if you haven't already. Episode 40 done of the Hatter Show. Subscribe to the channel if you are new with the notification bell on. On my other channel, if you haven't seen it already, T-Boys TV Extra. I've done a sort of flashback like I did with Fulham to when we played Reading last time out. And for some reason, my mum's ringing me, so I'll answer that in a minute. But yeah, so check that one out if you haven't already. That'd be much appreciated. So yeah, and subscribe to the channel, like I said, with the notification bell. Subscribe to that channel as well. Link to that is in the description. If you want to follow me across any of my socials, link to them are in the description. And yeah, I'll put my personal TikTok on there because done a video the other day, and yeah, a lot more people that have seen it than I expected. So check that one out; it's quite funny. But please don't say things like that. Oh god, I don't think. I think. Well, I'm not even going to get into it. But anyway, match day vlog tomorrow, and then I'll be doing a watch along later on to Liverpool versus Spurs and potentially fan cams. But if not, definitely a vlog. So yeah, check that out. And Dad, you will be on that vlog. So there you go. It's going to be interesting one. Up the town. Come on.
The town.
Can Luton do it? Let's hope they can. Let's keep the faith, like you said. Come on, you Hatters. In a bit. Take care. Peace.